Hi, everybody. Welcome to KickoffLabs live marketing chats. Let me go ahead and let everybody in the chat know that we're now live. So give me one quick sec. Please press play. Alrighty. So once again, thanks for joining. My name is Izzy Palmerin. I'm a technical marketing pro here at KickoffLabs.com. So what does that really mean? That means that I can answer all kinds of technical questions, all kinds of marketing questions, and I'm as professional as I can about it. So today we're going to be doing a Getting Started live training. So this is a great event for those of you who might be new to the Kickoff Labs platform, or maybe just looking to learn a couple new things. So now that we are live, I'm actually sharing the chat, like the chat page right now. If somebody in the chat could just put like a simple yes, that would let me know that you can correctly see my screen and you can hear me as well. If not, I'll just go ahead and continue. Hopefully you guys can actually hear and see me. But let me go ahead and wait another minute or so, just so we get a couple more people in the actual chat. And I also invite you to actually sign in and feel free to ask any questions that you like. Because, I mean, obviously, this is a live event. Today is Thursday. I'm on Central Time now. So it's Thursday. It's 1 p.m. for me, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, and it is December 8th. So give me one quick sec to actually set up my pages here. This is some of my other windows that I've got open. Just let me make sure that everything is set up correctly, okay? And this is actually like a little behind the scenes for you guys, because you actually see what the platform looks like and how we use it, because actually this is our own Kickoff Labs account. There shouldn't be so much spacing up here. There's some kind of like, I'm looking at the chat itself. So let me fix it really quick, just make sure everything looks good. Yeah, it looks fine. Alrighty, so once again, I'm looking at our Getting Started live training. So let me go ahead and just directly jump into the actual training itself. So I'm going to show you exactly how I would set up a Kickoff Labs campaign from scratch. So I'm going to be building a landing page. I'm going to hook it up to a thank you page, and I'll also be connecting a bounce exit intent. So it's one of those like viral pop-ups that gives you a second opportunity before people leave the page. So you'll see exactly how to actually build it. And IAAS already has the right idea. They're asking questions like, "Hey, I've just set up my first Kickoff Labs campaign. All right, it brings up the leaderboard once you sign in, but the email does not let you send out emails from the thank you page." Okay, so I'll go ahead and show you what you're able to do with those thank you pages, and just make sure that and I'll help you make sure that everything is set up correctly. So let me go and just jump into my own account. I'll jump into Izzy's account here. And so this is my Kickoff Labs dashboard. The first time you actually sign in, you'll be prompted to create a brand new campaign. But let's say I just wanted to create a brand new campaign on my own. I can easily do so from the Add New Campaign button. Now this will take me to the campaign builder, which is a quick and really easy way to build a viral campaign. We make this a lot easier. It used to be a little bit more difficult. You had to hook pages up and all this stuff. Now it's all done automatically for you through this quick campaign setup process. So the first thing I need to do is just give my campaign a name. I'll say Izzy's campaign. Ready? And I have the choice of creating an empty campaign just in case I wanted to, but in this case, I do want to create, I do want to go through the setup where it'll create the campaign for me. So I have three options to collect leads. There are landing pages that are already built into the platform. So Kickoff Labs does provide you with, I believe, like 45 plus, maybe like 50, 60 templates that are available for you now to actually start collecting leads via that landing page. So these are pre-designed pages like little web pages that you can simply add your copy, add your images, hit publish, and you're good to go. Just in case you had your own website, your own existing website, you can install a pop-up onto your existing website. Or let's say you brought in your own custom design, like a static web page, like an HTML web page that already has a form on it, or maybe you brought in an Insta page or an Unbounce landing page. You can actually connect those using our any form. Now, this is the use my own existing forms. You can actually do that with this third option. Now I'm going to simplify it. I'm going to go ahead and click the landing page option because that makes the most sense for me. I don't have a third-party web page that I'll be connecting to KickoffLabs, but if I really wanted to, I could, and that's what these two additional options are for. So I'll go ahead and click the add a new landing page option, and that'll show me all of the landing page themes that are available. There are plenty of themes. If I wanted to actually view all of them, I could click the view all themes button, and it'll bring them all up. But up here towards the top, we have like our most popular ones. So feel free to choose the best looking template for you, or you can actually start from scratch. So let's say there's no template that really convinces you. You can drag and drop a template completely from scratch. So let's go ahead and choose one of my favorite templates. I'm just going to go with the Harry Signs Up. I personally like this one. And once I click the actual template itself, like the one that I want to choose, it scrolls me down, and now it's asking me if I want to add an exit intent widget. And I did mention that exit intent is that little pop-up that shows people, that gives you that second opportunity before they leave your site. In this case, I do want to actually use it. For most landing page campaigns, for most contest campaigns, I highly recommend using that exit intent because, as I mentioned, it's going to be that second opportunity to get people to convert and to sign up to your campaign. So the next step is I need to choose a thank you page. Now, these are all like unique experiences. So you can see that some of them have prize levels. Other ones have a focus on like a leaderboard where you can show people where they stand in a contest. Let's say you want to give a prize to the person with the most referrals. Leaderboards are really great for that. Let's say you want to reward people for reaching 3 referrals or 5 referrals and 10 referrals and 50, whatever number you want. These reward level tables are really, really great for that too, just to show people their progress. Or if you really wanted to, you could do a basic thank you. We have another type of wait list where you can do a Robinhood style wait list where you can let people in after they invite 3 or 4, 5 people in, whatever number you may want. And we also have a great template for downloading stuff. So that means you can upload your PDFs, your ebooks, and they'll be automatically delivered via our own platform. So you upload them to KickoffLabs, we'll host them, and we'll deliver them. So I want to go ahead and choose, once again, one of my favorite thank you pages. It's the Harry's Goes Viral Thanks, and it does go hand in hand with the Harry Signs Up page. And once I do that, I'll just go ahead and click Create Campaign. Now, while it's creating my campaign, it'll show me like, okay, this is what has been created. It's your landing page with this exit intent and this thank you page. And I can literally go ahead and click Test and Preview, and it'll show me that the pages are actually live and published to a live URL. This is the bounce exit intent. Since I was mousing around the very top, it thought that I was going to like leave the page, so it popped up. But I can see that it already has a URL. It's a page. Obviously, I wouldn't want to start promoting it like this because this is not customized or personalized to my own business. But I can see that it's fully functioning. I can sign up, and it shows me, okay, cool. It's like I've seen, like I have the prize levels. I could see that I could start sharing if I really wanted to. I'm not going to because this is not ready yet. But that means that this page is already connected and there's nothing additional for me to do. Like the referral tracking is already built in. Everything is already fully set up. All I need to do is jump in and start customizing it. So the way to do that is it's telling me now make sure to go customize your pages so they're customized for your campaign. I'll go ahead and click Go to Dashboard. Now let me quickly jump into the chat, see if there are any additional questions. Okay, so we do have that IAAS question, but I'll go ahead and answer that in just a moment once I get to the other thank you page, like to the one that I'll be actually designing and editing a little bit. Okay, so once I click go to my dashboard, I will arrive on the dashboard area. Now, this is where I can start editing my pages, and I can clearly see that this is my landing page, this is my thank you page, and this is my exit intent widget. And so obviously the first thing that I probably want to do is jump in and start editing the landing page so it's customized to my own business. So I can do that just clicking the edit page button. And that'll take me directly to our brand new drag and drop editor. So this is a new editor that you will see when you're using certain pages. You might see a previous version of our editor which doesn't have the drag and drop capability. Some of our previous templates still are using that previous template, that previous designer or editor. But slowly but surely, they'll all be updated to this brand new drag and drop experience. So what do I mean by drag and drop? So this is already a static template, meaning that you can start customizing your text. Let's say I wanted to say, okay, oops, I kind of messed up, but I'll say amazing business. Oops, I'm writing it all wrong. My amazing business is about to launch. That's probably not the greatest of headlines. Especially when you're writing your copy, you want to be as specific as possible. When you're saying like, hey, my business is, my amazing business is going to launch, people aren't really that interested in hearing about your business or about your launch. People are really interested in hearing about what's in it for them. So when you're writing your copy, be sure that the focus is on your visitor, is on getting them to convert and showing them what the benefits and unique value propositions of your business or product is, or service. So cool. So enough of best practices. Let's look a little bit more at the actual editor. So this editor is pretty straightforward. I can start adding text. You saw how I just customized the actual text. I can customize the actual format. Let's say I wanted to like give it a slightly different formatting. That's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. I could change the overall font styles. It's really, really easy to do. Where's my font styles? Font family. So a whole bunch of font families I could choose from. So it's really, really straightforward. What an ugly font. Sorry about that. So really, really easy to like jump in. And I guess one of the most important things would be like adding your text. You might want to add like your own custom background image. You would do that from the design. So each little section has its own design button, which means that you can actually change the actual design of the section itself. And I'll just show you that I can quickly change that image. I'm not sure if I have a good background image, but let's see. Let's see if that one works. Yeah, okay. So you see that it's really, really quick, really easy to just jump in and start customizing it. Let's say I wanted to customize the form itself, which is pretty much one of the most important elements on your page. Let's say I wanted to add a new form field. All you need to do is like click into the actual section and it'll show me some additional buttons. Like they'll start to hover these buttons that say, all right, add a form field. Okay, and I can choose to add any type of different form field. For this one, I'll just go ahead and choose a single line. And we have some predefined ones, or you can create a brand new custom one. We have some really basic predefined ones because we know that everybody has different needs. So most people just collect first name, last name, and if you want to do phone number, you could do that with the custom field. But let's just go ahead and be standard and ask for the first name. So the first name. Excuse my. Alrighty. And there we go. And now we see that we have that first name added to the form itself. And I'll go ahead and let's say I wanted to have the first name and then the email, which is a little bit more standard. All you do is just click and drag, and that's all it takes. And there's a little label here which I might want to edit out. I might want to remove that label. So let's remove it. Boom. So first name, email, sign up today. Everything looks good. So really simple, really quick to just jump in and start customizing it. Let me go ahead and show you a really important thing of the landing pages, because specifically with KickoffLabs, when people sign up on your sign up page, on your landing page, or on your form, in most cases they're going to be redirected to a thank you page, and we're actually transitioning to pure thank you pages. So yes, so they will be redirected to a thank you page after they sign up. And we have a strong focus on sharing and on social referrals. So those people are going to have that. So people that sign up on your campaign are going to have an option to share your page. And I can actually fill out what people are going to be seeing when they share the page from the little settings tab. So the little gear icon here to the left side, and this will let me edit all of those little settings, like the page title, the meta description, the favicon image, and more importantly, the Facebook settings. So this is what people are going to see when they share on Facebook. So this would be the Facebook title. I would put some kind of enticing title here. Excuse my misspelling. So I would put some kind of enticing title. I could put the share description. So you might see this on a thank you page, but be aware that when people share your campaign, it's always going to be pulling the sign up page, because basically that's where we want to push people. We want to push people to the sign up page where they can get referrals and where they can get and where they can start sharing with additional people. So this is really easy. I can add my Facebook share image, and I can also add my Twitter text and all this really good stuff. So be aware that you do need to fill out this, the Facebook settings, the Twitter settings. That's really, really important that you fill this out. You'll see some additional settings here. Like I have the option to connect the bounce, which it's been automatically connected for me, but just in case I added a different one, I want to switch it out, I can easily do so here. The thanks tab. Now this is the one that's actually going to change a little bit in the coming weeks, but that's okay. Really, I mean, I would really, really recommend always sending people to the thank you page, because this is where people are, this is where you're going to get more bang from your buck when you're actually sending people to the viral referral page, getting people to refer additional people to maybe possibly earn rewards or top a leaderboard, as I mentioned earlier. So be sure that you do leverage and you do use the thank you pages to their full extent. And let me go and close this out. All right, so now that we took a look at the actual at like the drag and drop designer, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the preview. So there is a way to preview it, and you'll get 3 ways to actually preview. You can see the desktop version, you could click to see the tablet version, and finally you could click to see the mobile version. So just so you could be 100% certain that your page looks great across all devices, you can easily do so within the platform, just directly from the preview tab. So once I'm done editing, I can actually just click save to save a version. So this saves like my most recent draft, or if I wanted to publish it live to that URL that I had, all I need to do is click publish, and that will publish it live to the URL that was currently published to. So right now you see these changes, but I might want to use a custom URL. I mean, I would most definitely want to use my own custom domain name, because that's going to help improve like the overall conversion rate, the fact that people feel that your page or that your website is more trustworthy. I mean, yeah, we love the free promotion of getting people to come to our Kickoff Pages domain, but you should most definitely be using your own custom domain, especially if you're paying for our service. Let me show you really quick how to do that. So to actually change the domain to a custom domain, let me go and show you how to do it from the dashboard itself. So let's say I was looking at the landing page and I wanted to change the URL. The first thing that I need to do is make sure that I add the custom domain to the custom domains tab. So I would just click custom domains, and I would add a domain name. Currently, I have my own personal domain added, but you can add your own custom domain. You can add a subdomain. You can add like prelaunch.mycompany.com, or you can add signup.mycompany.com or www.mycompany.com. You have a lot of options. So once I do add my custom domain name, I would just go back to my dashboard, just click change URL. Now would scroll down to where it tells me publish to your domain name. Click it. It gives me my custom domain option. Now, since I already have another page published to this domain, it's not going to let me publish, but I can publish it to a path. I can publish it to like sign up right now, for example. I'm going to click publish. And that's it. I already have my domain published to ipalmerin.com, which is my personal domain. Sign up right now. So really quick, really easy. I could do the same thing with the thank you page, where I can actually publish it to the same domain name. I might publish it to my custom domain /thank you or /share. Lots of things that I could do. I won't do that now, but just so you know, you can publish the same domain name. I'm sorry, you can publish the same pages, multiple pages to the same domain name. So let's go ahead and move on to the thank you page really quick, because I know that IAAS had a couple questions, or had a question on the thank you page. So they're saying that when they click on the email, it doesn't automatically email people. Now this is where it works a little bit different. When people click on the actual email share button, it's not going to automatically share for them. It's going to open the email in a brand new window. So certain people don't have it configured. Just so you're aware, you do need to actually configure Chrome and like Safari to open the actual email browser in a new window. But let me show you how to, how you can actually set it up, and how you should be setting it up. So same thing goes for the thank you page, where I could just jump in and I could start changing it, start editing it, maybe switch out the actual images. Really easy to actually just do and jump in and start editing it. So you can see that it's really easy. The really important things on the thank you pages would be like prize levels. Make sure that people have the correct prize levels and the correct share text and all that stuff. So really easy to do. I can just edit the share links. So what I generally recommend doing is filling out the same information that you have filled out on the sign up page, like on the main sign up page. You in most cases you want to fill it out from there. So you might have this like Twitter one, and you might have this this email one. So the best practice is to fill out the same share text or the same share message that you use on the sign up page. Put it in the thank you page too, just in case people share either or. I mean, basically you do want people sharing the sign up page, but just in case people share either of them. So and the referral tracker is pretty straightforward too. I mean, all you do is click into the actual section itself, click edit referral tracker, and this is really theme specific. This is specific to this theme only, to this to this viral thank you page with the referral prize levels. But it's pretty straightforward. I mean, you just jump in and start editing the actual text level. I'm sorry, the prize level. I can edit images if I really wanted to. It's really quick, really easy. Let's say I wanted to add this little thing as an image here. All you do is do that, and it's added as an image, so people can actually see images underneath those actual little prize levels. So really cool, really easy. Just in case I wanted to actually hide sections too, because you can see that there's like this lower section here at the bottom. Just in case I didn't want this, you can actually go to I believe it's the page design, and you scroll down and you see the hide show sections. You actually see that I can just quickly and easily hide a page if I wanted to, but that's just how I can quickly hide and show these sections. Alrighty. Now, once again, same as with my sign up, I could click save to save a draft, or if I wanted to publish it live, all I need to do is click publish. And this is now published live. I haven't published it to my URL yet, but let me go and just quickly show you that. It's really quick and easy. Say, thanks and share now. Cool. So there we go. This is where it's published, and this is what it looks like. So let's go ahead and sign up on the main campaign just to show you guys that the email share should work. So this is the main campaign. You see how it goes from sign up to thanks and share. And right now it says 0 friends have joined. Hurry up and share. That's fine. But if I click to share the email button, it should open up a brand new email. So right now, since I haven't really set up the share message, right now it's like the default one. But this is where I can add, and it's really easy for me to just jump in and start customizing the actual. But this is how it should look when people click to share on email. Some people, just so you're aware, some people don't have the default email, I guess, set up. So Chrome, I forgot how to actually do it. There's like a way to Chrome default email, something like that. You actually have to do it. Yeah, you have to click, like you go to your mail and then you click like I think you click like the information, and it'll ask you exactly where you want to do it. I forgot exactly how to do it, but you do have to actually set it up. And that doesn't have to do anything with Kickoff Labs. It's really independent. If people have set up that email client, then it will automatically open. If not, then it won't automatically open. So yeah, cool. So that's pretty much it. Let me show you the next thing that I would really do. After people sign up on my landing page, they would be sent to the thank you page, and they're very likely going to be receiving an automatic email reply. So the first thing that I need to do is set up the email settings. So I'll click the emails drop down and then click update email settings, because it's not going to let me send emails if I don't put a postal address. Those are just rules. These are required by the Can Spam Act. So you do need to put some kind of postal address. Right now, I'm going to put a fake one, but I don't recommend doing that because you'll get banned by MailChimp, by a whole bunch of other people. But you do have to set up the email settings. And once I do that, I can start sending emails. The first thing that I'll probably want to do is start setting up the emails. So right now, I'm doing a what's considered a single opt-in campaign, where people, all they need to do is just enter their email, click submit, and they're included in my campaign. I could do a double opt-in where people, once they click submit, they would have to click to verify their email address from an email. That's called double opt-in, very similar to what MailChimp does. So you can do single or double opt-in with Kickoff Labs. And to do double opt-in, you would need to actually turn it on, and it does require a slightly higher account, but it's really easy to do. All you need to do is go to Advanced Fraud Prevention, and this is what we call lead verification. So consider double opt-in, but we call it lead verification. You can turn it on or off if you really want to, but the email itself would be the verification email. Right now, I don't have it enabled, but that's okay. Right now, I do want to keep a single opt-in. Like, what are the differences between single opt-in and double opt-in? Obviously, those sign-up differences, well, you'll get that verification email or not. But in terms of leads, when you're using single opt-in, generally you'll get a higher number of leads. However, they can be slightly lower quality leads. So just so you're aware. And if you're using a double opt-in, generally they do tend to be higher quality leads, but you are going to get less numbers. So if you're going for quantity, go for single opt-in. If you're going for quality, go for double opt-in. That's my recommendation. Okay, so that email that's going to get immediately sent after people do sign up, it's called the automatic reply. You saw that I clicked the emails drop down and I clicked set up automatic reply. So this one is one that goes out immediately following the sign up. So once people sign up, they'll get this email sent out to them. So it's pretty straightforward. We do use something that are called email tokens. Like you're probably seeing these funky little tokens here. These are actually dynamic links, which will render as their share links, or it'll render as a page link, or there are certain other things that you can actually put in the email too. Like if I scroll down, there's something that says email tokens. These are all the little bits of information, dynamic information that I can place within emails. So I can put those share links. One of my favorite things to do is putting the thank you link, because in a lot of cases, you do want to send people back to their thank you. So I'll go ahead and just click, highlight, and copy. So I'll just Command C or Control C on the PC. And one of my favorite things to do is putting like a PS, be sure to, and I'll go ahead and copy in that check your status. And actually, I can customize this this text itself. So I can say, click here to check your status anytime. So I don't recommend putting any type of punctuation. So like exclamation points or like question marks, all that, it might break it. So just keep standard text in there, but you can most definitely customize the actual text. So it could be a huge link that people could click on to check their status. So yeah, so really cool, really powerful stuff. I do highly recommend telling people to come back to their thank you page, because really what that's going to do is they're going to come back to it. They'll see what their progress is, and they'll want to progress more. They'll start referring additional people to your campaign. So the other emails that are available to you guys are, for example, there is something that's called an influencer email. Now, this is an email that gets sent out once every 24 hours. Only if people have gotten additional people to sign up. So if I got more people to sign up to the campaign, I would get this I would get this what's called the influencer email once per day, just encouraging me to keep sharing basically. And I can choose to enable or disable, really easy to actually do. So I could turn it off or on. Same thing, I can add these kind of email tokens, I can customize it. They're all the same. Then finally, we have something that's called incentive emails. These are really, really powerful emails that are trigger-based or goal-based emails that will go out after people reach certain referral goals. So let's say I wanted to send a coupon code after people reached 3 referrals, or I wanted to send a free ebook for 5 referrals, or for referring 5 people to the campaign. This is where actually I can set these up. So it's really easy to just jump in and create the incentive email. I can choose how many people they would need to actually get referrals. I can do 300, 3,000, or I could do 1, 2, 3. The number is really up to you. I'll go ahead and choose 3 for this one, and I can also choose to be notified. So let's say these incentive emails were like set up to be sent for people that are reaching 10 referrals or 15 referrals. Those people are probably influencers. If they could get 10 people or 15 people, 20 people to actually sign up to a campaign, I might want to know about that so I can reach out personally to them to congratulate them, to maybe even include them as a partner. It really depends on the campaign, but I can choose to get notified when people reach high referral goals. Like, let's say I had a referral goal for like 30 referrals, and I most definitely want to know when people reach it. Really easy. Just click notify me, and I'll get notified once people reach those 30 emails, and they'll also get that email sent to them. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the reporting. So for this, I'm going to jump into another campaign because this one only has a single lead. And also, let me jump into the chat itself. All right, so it looks like we don't have too many questions in the chat, but that's okay. I just wanted to actually show you, and I have a few more minutes left because actually I got to run a little bit early today, so I do apologize. So just in case you do have some specific questions, ask them now because I got to run like in about 10 minutes. Okay, so let's look at the actual leads and the lead reporting. I have a campaign that has 37 leads. I guess this one is fine. Probably doesn't have too many. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people have been testing this one, which is okay. But let's go ahead and look at the actual report. So this is our brand new reporting dashboard. It's changed a little bit in that now you can actually search and filter through your leads a lot easier. Previously, whenever you were looking for a lead, you would need to manually, it was a pain in the neck, like manually go through and start looking for them. Nowadays, now with this brand new lead search, you can actually just jump in. Let's say I wanted to like search for, hey, where's Izzy? I saw that person that was named Izzy. Where are they? There they are. So I can easily sort and see Izzy within the actual campaign. So pretty cool, pretty easy. Let's go ahead and show you a couple other of the features that you can actually do. So I can sort through the people that have the most referrals. So I wanted to see like, okay, so Izzy already has 2 referrals. He has 1 that's verified and 2 total. What does this verified and not verified mean? Since I'm using the campaign lead verification, what I mentioned to you guys earlier, I do have this turned on. So that's why you're seeing that it says like verified, not verified, all this stuff. So, so this is what the lead reports look like. And you're seeing that some of these lead reports, like they have a full name. Like this guy, I can see Ivan, and he has his picture here. You see my name, it says Izzy, and you have a picture here. How is that? Why is that? Dallin, we have his picture here too, because KickoffLabs provides something that's called magic contact data, because this campaign is actually only asking for an email address, and just by people providing KickoffLabs an email address, we will auto-populate their lead cards with any public available information, like their social bio, their pics, their employer, their social profiles, all that good stuff. So you can actually fill in those gaps. You can learn a lot more about your audience. And let me show you a little bit more that you can actually learn. You can learn about the demographics. So if I click demographics, I can learn more about my age groups. Since this is a really small campaign and it's kind of an old campaign too, it's not showing any results. But once you start collecting a few more leads, you'll be able to see like what your what majority of gender signed up for your campaign, what age groups signed up for your campaign, what their clout score is. That means how active they are on social. So you can learn more about your leads so you could cater better to your leads too. So really, really great stuff. I really like that feature. A lot of people don't really see it or don't learn about it until they actually start looking at their lead reports. But just so you're aware, I mean, all you really need to do is ask for an email address and we'll provide that additional info. So not much traffic. I mentioned this is an old this isn't an old campaign, but there's not too much left to talk about. I mean, really, if I really would love to answer any specific questions, I could probably show you guys like maybe a couple cool campaigns that I've seen, and I'll also share with you guys a quick checklist too. So yeah, so let me show you a cool campaign that one of our customers is currently running. I believe it's on exec. So just to show you like what you could do with Kickoff Labs, how cool your campaign could look, how straightforward it can actually look. So this is, I believe this is a custom thank you page. I'm sorry, a custom sign up page where this customer is using what's called our any form. Now the any form lets you literally connect to any web page. So that's what they did. And when you sign up, it actually sends you to a customized version of our waitlist. So I just wanted to show you that yes, you can actually customize Kickoff Labs for your needs, for your look. Just in case you wanted it to be fully custom, you can easily do so. This page looks amazing. Their campaign has been performing pretty well, and you can see that you can actually choose to share their campaign. Let's see what it looks like when I share. So this is what it looks like because they have actually customized it. So it looks like they might need to fix something on their campaign. But I just wanted to quickly show you that yeah, it's some really cool stuff. I guess the last thing that I should probably share with you guys is our checklist. So we do have a simple checklist, which is a four-step framework for getting the most out of your Kickoff Labs campaign and for achieving amazing results. So I will go ahead and share with you guys this checklist within the actual chat itself. Let me go ahead and share it with you. So that checklist is going to provide you with a lot of additional information as to how to build a great campaign, additional links, all this cool stuff. So I unfortunately got to run now because I do have a couple things that I do got to take care of. But if you do need any additional help, please feel free and email support@kickofflabs.com, or you can always email me direct since you've waited out this entire webinar with me. Feel free and email Izzy, that's IZZY, Izzy@kickofflabs.com, and happy to answer any questions or help you set up the campaign. So let me know and have a great rest of the day. Thanks. Bye-bye.